Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 266. 266. I'm having to do a quick piece to make sure we get Twitter going again. And so we're going to start this again. Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 266. This one's a special as we're coming live via Twitch, Discord, a couple of YouTube channels, and Twitter, as well as our daily radio show on Twitter. So we are really grateful that you're joining us. What we wanted to do was bring on the swag of conferences and give something a little bit away because we got a lot of stuff. If you could see how I have this set up around behind me, you would sort of laugh. We have some crypto to give away. We might have an NFT or two to give away. But one of the cool things that we also get at these conferences are a ton of cool connections. And so we are just making sure that people are joining us via the live stream and, or joining us via the Twitter space. And so really, we have a really good piece here today. What we set up is our secondary camera. Our big camera is missing somewhere. Really hoping that did not forget it, leave it somewhere. As that would be a sad, sad day. But we're going to have some fun. And we're going to just dive right into it. So Consensus 2023 was in Austin. Consensus is one of the leading events of the industry to come and showcase what is being built, the technology, the infrastructure, the regulation, and what people are doing to integrate Web 2 to Web 3 or vice versa into their, what's the word I'm thinking of here? Into your life, not theirs, because it's already part of theirs. So that's sort of one of the things that really got to have a really fun time doing. Ton of side events, a lot of great connections with people, and a lot of fun. I will give hats off. I had a few favorite events. My number one event, I have to give out to Leslie Moda, Jen, VIP Made Crypto. I'm Bored Ape, and the entire Key Mafia, Spirit Doge, or Spirit Punks, as well as to Quai Network. The Key Party was one of the great night events of Friday night. So even got to do a huge shout out to Wallet Guard, and we're going to have some fun showcasing what Wallet Guard gave out. One of the really cool things about Consensus 2023 is what the standard Web 2, as we call them, companies that are making a presence in Web 3 or learning how to integrate blockchain into their pieces. So one of the first things I wanted to go over, which was really cool, was St. Jude. St. Jude Hospital for Kids was there. All donations go to serving kids and families so that they don't pay any bills or anything like that. They were there. They had a big booth, and they were showcasing some stuff. But what they were showing is that they can accept crypto as donations. And so they were giving out swag based on donations. And they accepted everything: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, SHIB, Doge, ETH, pretty much every layer one you could think of, including shitcoins. So I asked her and if she would take a shit coin off my hands that was having a really good pump, and she was like, "Yeah." So, she saw the transaction come through, and it went from like me having just a sticker. She's like, "What do you want here?" And I will be honest, I just wanted 2 pairs of socks and a sticker. She had a bunch of different types of stickers. The one that I really liked was that doodle one that they sort of had, the heart, I heart St. Jude's. That one just felt right. Of course I wanted the socks because I love my socks, but I also wanted to really just showcase what was going on and what was being built out there. So, I didn't really need a lot. So, welcome to everyone that is joining us as we are coming across. Welcome to. So, we have a little bit of a different setup, obviously. So, we're having to stretch camera view. Ooh, my Vanna White hands. Ooh. A little delayed, so that's sort of fun to see. 23, send, swag. And so what we're going to be seeing a little bit, and what we're going to be doing with this report, is we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to go over consensus. We still have everything from ETH Denver. We have NFT NYC. And so we're going to break that down a little bit. I don't think we've broken everything apart from those events because I just haven't had a chance to go through everything yet, other than my business cards and connections. So there's been a lot of stuff that I've gotten and collected. So like I said, I wanted to dive first into the clothes section. Let's get the clothes out of the way. St. Jude's. This is what we got from St. Jude. Some Feed the Piggy socks. This is almost like an unboxing event. I don't know. Decent compression. Art inspired by St. Jude patient Coraliz. For the camera there, and for the camera there. So art inspired by a St. Jude child. I did not know that. And now that makes them a little bit more special for me. You will see me in these feed the pig, so to speak, conference socks. And we'll be bending down as we sort of make room, make space. They did a really good packaging job, so this is probably how they got them shipped. I'm not really good at this open box stuff. So detail, cellophane, real easy packaging, metal staple holding the socks together, usually the sign of good socks. So I will give it, maybe I need to make a report card. We'll figure this out. We'll look at this video again and we'll watch how horrible it was or how fun it was. And we will break out a full report card and try to figure something like that out. But with the St. Jude socks, I got to give it a good grade there. So yeah, next up, since we are starting off with clothes, let's continue with clothes. Now I'm going to touch on this one, and I'm going to cover a few things I got from them. I will be 100% honest. The verdict is still out on Olive. And this is why. They had a great Bitcoin booth, the great presence there at Consensus. And they had launched their app on Monday, right before Consensus. And it was download, have a Bitcoin wallet via 2FA and private key. And boom, you could win some Bitcoin. I ended up winning $25 worth of Bitcoin. I have not received it yet. Was having issues with the app verifying authenticating. And then once they did have their text pushed through my account and I verified my account, it is just not loading, both on Android, Apple, Chrome browser, and Brave browser. And so I have been in contact. They do have a 24-hour support line, 888 number, and they've been responsive, but they have not been able to find out why I'm not able to access the app. So much so that the techs that I've been talking to don't even know the error code that I have been receiving is. So I'm not going to really review these. I did get it. I got 2 pairs of socks and I got 2 dishcloths because they were doing like an at-home, olive is great with a grape. So they got a little cheesy with it. They were doing that at-home motif piece. So let's see here. Did that camera freeze? I think that camera froze. Oh, there it is. I guess that needs to stay on at all times then. So, yeah, that is what the report is on Olive. So I'm not really going to go over Olive too much because until they get my stuff fixed out, we don't know. Are they just data collecting? What are they doing? One of the coolest things that I'm going to skip outside of clothes for a second, just because I wanted to get it out of the way. It is a one and done type of thing. FTSE Russell. We have some branding pieces from them, and we have some material from them. Oh my gosh, this is the coolest. I think probably the best and greatest swag item I've ever received. Small little zippered container, little carrying case, can clip onto my backpack, anything like that. Now, as we travel around the world and go to different places, we don't always know where we're going to be and where we're going, what we're going to be eating with. But what they provided was an amazing metal silverware travel kit, including a pair of chopsticks. Like, this is amazing. So, metal chopsticks, full piece steel, the fork, the spoon, and the knife, as well as 2 different drinking straws, a bent and straight, and straw cleaner, pipe cleaner. Who would have known? So huge shout out to FTSE Russell, for probably one of the most useful swag items out there. I don't know who your swag person was, if this was a last second piece, but I do have to say that was pretty amazing. I am much impressed, and you'll be seeing some cool reports on the report card. Now, we're going to go back to close, get that out of the way. But one project gave out a few items. They had a contest for a wheel spinning, and so we got a shirt from them, and it's Pyxis, pyx.is. Join the wallet revolution beyond biometric security. So we're going to showcase that. Pyxis.is, Pix.is, also known as Pyxis. And so they had a pretty cool shirt. Really liked it. We're going to be washing it. It's gonna be going through the ringer, but we got that and we like it. But one of the cool things is they had a contest wheel, And so we spun that contest wheel, and lo and behold, we won. So we won a couple things. We only took a few, and so we're going to be, is this it? I think. Yep. So we were going to do stuff in categories. And before I forget, with FTSE Russell, the other side thing that they had, if you just wanted to show you, was just a very long metal straw with pipe cleaner. So if you wanted just a very long straw, nothing else. I didn't even know what I was getting when I got the little spoon kit. So with Pyxis, I also got a USB-C, USB-A, and micro USB 3-way port cord. So these are always good. We always want those. Always try to keep one on hand because you never know with cross-charging stuff. And I'm going to be doing pens as their own category, but also got a nice heavy-duty pen from them. Good click. It is covered tip, so we are going to have to take that out to see what it's like drawing and writing. But you always love a good heavy pen, good touch sensor piece on that. So yeah, that is sort of the piece there. Really like how that turned out. For the camera, Pyxis. That is our pen from Pyxis. Came in a nice little sheath. We'll keep it protected. We're going to go back over that again with the other pens because I find it very hilarious that some projects will only do protocols will only do a pen handout. And I asked them, do you wish to be judged on the quality of the pen you are putting out? So that can be one of those things. The last thing that I won from Pyxis, which is really, really cool, is this entire Siegfried custom drawn special edition just for Consensus 2023 laptop / mouse pad, computer pad. So very original. I've gotten a few tiny mouse pads, but an entire large pad like this, I have not yet received. And I have really liked using it. I started using it the moment I got it. So, and as soon as I got it home, started using it, and it was really fun, really soft to use. All right. So we're going to keep moving right along. We're going to just, we're going to do a huge shout out to our Railgun family. And I don't know. I feel like a wardrobe change is needed. We got to shout out to our Shell Orbs family. And that is Jameson, really amazing project, and his team. Great event at NFT NYC with Nakamigos. So huge shout to them. Next up. Now, everyone gives out t-shirts, hoodies. Some might give out jackets. I have never yet seen a polo shirt being given away. And so I got an Adidas polo shirt from FV Bank. Very nice. Nice quality. I might be wearing this later today. Who knows? But we wanted to go through the clothes first. And so that is one of the pieces of clothes we got. And then we're going to go through bags. But I want to continue with this. So, arbitrary execution. So AE had a really good shirt that got a lot of play in East Denver. And so they made a second edition version of their heavy metal shirt for Consensus. Just the mad, three-eyed, eye-open Degen, I guess you could say. Very interesting piece there. I am wondering how it will fare in the washer. But the shirt, good quality, nice and soft. So we will be enjoying that. Next up, we have two different bucket hats, and we have two more shirts to go through. So we got our classic bucket hats. This one is from Kwai Network. We're going to be talking about Kwai a little bit more. Kwai is a proof of work chain. They're headquartered in Austin, and talk about knowing how to throw an event. Yeah, they did it with a Sportsman brand bucket, and nice and clean. They did the classic trucker at East Denver, and that was sort of fun. And there are other Sportsman bucket hat was done by Near. Looks like we got to keep remembering to touch this camera to keep it going on so it does not turn off. Now, Near was all out of their black hats with their white Near. I'm not a huge fan of white bucket hats just because they collect so much dust. They, go into every nook and cranny, and who knows what you might get out of it. All right, next up. Now, this was a shirt I have not yet been able to see the quality of. It is a Gildan, and so probably, nice soft cotton, but they didn't take it out of their packaging. But that's for Gia. I don't even know what this shirt looks like. Maybe I should check it out before I put it on screen. Let's check that out. Make sure it is safe for the world to look at. Diapos. Web3 operating protocol, Diapos. So nice, clean, Elasta shirt, premium cotton. Nice. I did get, So they gave me the 2XL. They said, and this is why they gave me the 2XL. And it almost looks like they were right. They said that they were made in Japan, and so they run tiny. That, for the Japanese size, rather than the large, I would need a 2XL. So we will see if that is the case. And we will go on from there. Now, this one is a cool shirt that I want to, it was a gift from a friend. And so Crypto Krill, right? No. Yeah, Krill. I think I call him Shrimp. He is over at Beam Swap, which is a second DEX on Moonbeam, with Stella Swap taking the charge over on Moonbeam, which is the first mainnet parachain of Polkadot. He asked if he could get me a shirt that was special to a project that he's building. So I have zero research on this. But it came from a friend I trust, but sick. CIK. Community is king. So Sick on the Block is their Twitter. Nice king graphic. Purple, I bet they went with for the really good color scheme. I like it. Everyone uses the Gildan shirts, premium cotton. This one's a heavy cotton because it's taking a heavy dye print to it. So really excited to see. I want to call them prawn sometimes, but krill Crypto Krill. So yeah, huge shout out to him. Shout out to BeamSwap. Shout out to my entire family at StellaSwap.com. And as you might have noticed, I am wearing my Always Bullish shirt from Beefy. And that goes through our shirts. We didn't grab a whole lot this time because we were very low on bag space, I guess you could say. So we didn't want to carry a whole lot with us. And so before we go over this cool piece of tech right here, we're going to just set that right there. We're going to go over the bags we got at Consensus. So there's Ultra Stellar. They are building, Lobster, Stellar X. They are building on XLM. This was the main bag that Consensus items were given out in, that you were given as your swag bag. After paying $2,000 for a pro ticket, you got this swag bag. I have gotten better. This is a fabric bag. I don't see any markings on it that make it special, like, hey, this is vegan or anything like that, like why it might be such rough material. But for the swag bag, I am highly disappointed. Just saying. That is, you're going to be carrying around stuff from the conference. Give me a tiny bag. Man, I am not liking that. One of the cool bags that I got was from Pixis again. What I like about this, it is that paper fabric that could tear after a while, but it's lasting very well. It's got a double front pocket. Pocket 1, pocket 2. So I was able to store stickers, paperwork, and then all the stuff in there. And that is what I liked. One last thing, because and then let's see here. We got the other bags that we got as well that we have to cover, and then tech. Big shout out to Hyperledger Foundation. We ended up getting 2 of these little double zip packets. Good for holding a notepad, pens. I love, as techie as I am, I still love having actual pen and paper. And so we're going to go through notebooks before, and then we'll go through pens shortly. But this is something where it is very useful. Nice thin profile. So if I just use a notepad, it will slip right into something, right into my bag. I really, really enjoy that. And then we got this at the OKX party. A little shoulder bag. Want to be almost like fanny pack. And so with a front pocket, almost like a back bag, lower back bag. So like if you're hiking or something like that, I don't know, but it is a good quality material, waterproof inside, very expandable. So I got to give it props for that. It's not that tiny stuff, but it looks flimsy, but inside, and I think it's because it's recycled canvas or something like that. But it really pops open big. So it would be really good for, battery packs, wires, cables, and then a really good size belt latch, I guess you could call it. So I do got to give shout out where shout outs are due. So shout out to OKX. Your chain might be funky. As a community, sometimes you might be funky. Definitely not decentralized, but decent swag on that piece. Lastly, we had done a ton of missions and scans for Consensus as they give away desk token. So I want, other than being able to spend my desk token that I got from visiting booths, I wanted to buy something other than food because good food was provided. Um, by trading in desk tokens, getting food tokens in return. Um, so I was going to buy a backpack. They were all out of them, but I did get a fanny pack. I wonder how long that desk will last. Um, they made a standard fanny pack, double zip, um, and then they couldn't decide what to do, or they use it for other people, so they put a desk um, symbol on it. And for the heck of it, I did get a desk lanyard. I liked this desk lanyard, because it has the little rubber packs inside of it, so that it will protect whatever it's holding and not rip through it. Hold it steady. So shout out to that for that process. Oh man! All right, we are whipping right through this faster than we thought. And so before we go into this amazing piece of tech, we're going to go through notebooks and we're going to go through pens as we get into tech. And I might be feeling like I'm one of those odd people like, oh, stay a little bit longer to see and learn about this. But we just wanted to save that because it's pretty awesome. So we now have S&P Global notepads. So, nice line notepad. Like it. Thank you for doing that. We're going to keep that out because we're going to do some testing on pens in a second. Always love moleskin thin notepads. Really great for writing and keeping track of things. Because I love notepads so much, I did get the chance to get two from Keiko, Kaiko, little blue, with the great extra little pad that comes around and locks it into place. So huge shout out to them. Now, my favorite notepad of the week from Consensus, from Alpha Point. As we can see, a little bit of a bigger notepad. So what is it doing? What is it protecting? It's a magnet lock that's protecting a moleskin lined paper pad. So shout out to them for giving a simple but cool solution just to be different. Really going with branding, and that is Alpha Point. So don't know what they do, and so it's always bad because you never know what you're talking about. But I do got to say, they did knock it out of the park with a writing pad. So this is the fun piece. We get to not only, we're going to test these pens because we always want to test out our pens, whether we like pens a lot. So this was that first pen that we got from Pixis. Now it does have a little issue with the spring, but I think it's just because it's so new. And yeah, but nice and smooth, easy to write with, and yeah. Next up, we have this Ultra Stellar pen. I really like the clean line of it, flat look of it, very easy clickable. Same thing. Very easy to write with, very clean line from Ultra Stellar. I have a couple pens that I am worried about, but one of the other ones that's sort of cool that went with the notebook is from Keiko, Kaiko. Bamboo refurbished outside pen housing, and blue versus black of the customs. And good writing. So we'll give that one a good blue pen there. One pen that we got doubles of because we wanted to see, we like the different colors, and we like the brass looking, is from AMD processors, Super Micro. Super Micro was there showcasing some of their node infrastructure pieces. If you want to run a validator node hardware miner, they got you covered. So both pens, good pens. We've seen this pen style before, just different branding, different names, and good. So those pens are going to go into the cycle and will get used a lot. One of these ones that we have here is from cryptology.com. These are the tiny little pens. They're a twist pen. They work really well. They're good for, and it's a blue one. They work well for sliding into the sides of things, especially in your pocket or elsewhere, because you never know where you might need it. And I do want to do a quick shout out as I'm thinking of it to Quai Network. I sort of crashed your party a little bit. I had tickets. I did not want to wait in line. So one of the things I was doing for my project that I'm helping with, my project, Clopper, is I had a whole bunch of Red Bull that had been donated to me by Moonbeam Foundation last year. And so I've been drinking 32 cases of Red Bull. And so I then gave almost 2 cases away, putting a Clopper sticker on the Red Bull and handing those out to trade my way up to the front of the line. So I didn't necessarily crash it, but I didn't wait in line because I wanted to give people some Red Bull, because our life is crypto, cigars, and caffeine. And so, yeah. But one of the cool things, the reason I was looking at that is because Quai did give out some really cool water bottles that, they were giving water out. And so I want to do a huge shout out to Raleigh, Dr. K, Cole, and a handful of others. I think Mason as well. So, yeah. Next up, we have Legible and their pen. They did come with a safety cap piece on it, so that's always cool. It is a finer tip point, smooth drawing, and as we can see, easy click through piece. It is a Papermate Inkjoy, so easy writing. Let's do it. And then last, so this pen, they're interesting pens. So they are used to sort of mark your place or save pages in writing. So if you want to bookmark in a way, that is sort of the way you can keep it. It's called a clip pen. It sticks on paper pads, everything like that. They forgot to take their stickers off, but City, Ciety. And so this one has a pull off tip, so you got to clean that off a little bit. It is 0.7 tip, so it is harsh a little bit on paper. It's better for just having a more, I guess you could say, harsher feel writing style. If you don't want to feel like you're gliding over writing. So that is the only 0.7 pen out of all of them. The rest of them are all fine tip pieces. So points for doing something different. You always got to applaud difference. And so, yeah. So now we're going to just sort of break for just a quick second before we touch onto the Neo ring. We're going to do a quick wardrobe change. We're going from, that's where we're going. we are going from our Shell Orbs hat to our Solana hat. You know, as you can see, we're sort of going like with this style of always bullish on Solana. We can't wait till Beefy, hint, hint, starts doing Solana yield farming on Beefy. What are we going to do next? Oh, giveaway time. I was a little bit of a Degen. Just a little bit. I met some great team members over at Radix. They are building a Rust-based proof of stake, proof of authority chain that is launching soon. And so they were giving away some of these cards, and we didn't know what was on them until we got home and realized what they were. And so Radix, really building something different. They like to say radically better DeFi. But I met some really cool team members there over at Aussie Swap. Florin, huge shout out to Florin and Aussie Swap. Shout out to, let's see, who else can we remember? RDX naming service, as well as, oh my gosh. Guys, don't hate me for forgetting this soon. I apologize. We'll find out about that. So if we want to see proof of work, we want you to download the Radix Stream mobile wallet, and we want you to send us your Radix wallet address. 2 people, you know, we will hook you guys up and send you a little bit of what we got. As we got, you know, the community from Radix got together and put together these cards. And so each card contained an airdrop to claim. And so that is what we did. And so we got something. And so we want to share that with you as well. Who knows? It might be something, probably nothing. And then the other thing that we got one for ourselves, one to give away. Book.io, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. And we are going to be giving away this book, one of them. So you have your first NFT ebook. That's the NFT that we're going to be giving away that we talked about earlier. So one proof of work is giving away some Radix protocol items. And then the next is giving out book.io. So we'll go back over the book.io in a little bit, and we will see who claims it first. Next up, let's finish out with some cool tech stuff, and then we'll go to Neo. So you know me, I always am a sucker for power banks and Quantum. Quantum once again nailed it out of the park. They have I got this same power bank, 2 of them, in Dubai last year. Nice big size. It is a 10,000 milliamp wireless and cable charger. So it does come in a nice little sleeve case piece with its nice cable. What is really cool about it is, they were smart and they put a card so we know who they're about. So it does come with a short charging cable, but these sticky pads make it stick to your phone, so it can charge your phone wirelessly. Oh, there we go. And there are those sticky pads, so you can see what those look like. It has charged my watch. It has wirelessly charged my watch. Apple devices seems to charge a lot better, but it also does charge everything else. It does come with a USB-C, micro USB, USB-A output, USB-A output, and then micro USB-C, USB micro in, and USB-C in for powering. And then it comes with an output cable that you can choose between Apple micro and USB-C. So good piece to there on the tech side. Really happy that to get this as we go through power banks like crazy while at events. So we are trucking along. I know we've been going on for a little bit now, and I'm sure you guys are almost done, just like we are almost done. But stick with us. We have one more thing to give away, a few more things to give away, actually, just because we got extras, just so we could give them away, or we asked. And what was really cool was a lot of projects were all about that. So we did get an extra power bank. And the reason why is because a lot of times people ask us if we have an extra power bank at an event. And so check out Quantum, Qtum, however you want to say it. Stable, proven, and green. QTUM.org. There is that QR code. Get it. Once again, we've seen these power banks, so it's really cool. We like it. Give it a good piece. Now, this power bank from Bitmart, the most trusted crypto exchange, they went a little big on this box. Don't get me wrong. They went for size. We don't know what, but what's really cool, it does come with an extended piece, mobile power. It does have a really cool texture. It is a little cork holding cable piece. And they came with a 3-way splitter extended cable, so you can charge any device. USB micro USB, USB-C, and FireWire Apple cables, and then the USB-A. And then the nice little pockets, hand size, completely dead to start. So that's, good to have it charged to start with. We'll have fun with this one. It is has 2 separate outputs, 5-volt 1 amp and a 5-volt 2 amp. So really happy for that piece. It's a 9,000 milliwatt amp, 22 watt hour power bank. So congrats on some good power bank pieces there. Literally they had a stack of them, and I just asked for one. And so I am grateful. Charging diagram. I do love Chinese piece. Let's see, anything secret? No, nothing secret hidden in the box. All right. So we pushed this one off long enough. And this one is just something really cool. So this is Neo. Neo is a layer 1. They did. I don't want to say recently, because they did it in November 2021, and took all the way until January, I think it was, of 2022 for their Genesis block, as they reissued their chain, reissued their Genesis block, their mine, and then had to redo their entire block. So it's good to see them. I've seen them at a couple events. What they did when they upgraded their chain was they made it so that smart contracts could be written in C#, Java, JavaScript, C++, Solidity Viper, Rust, Wasm, pretty much anything and everything. So what they had, what Neo did really cool was they made a very good proof of participation piece. And so didn't know what was going on and why everyone was so about their booth. I was going to be hitting their booth, but then I really, I was told day 3 I had to go. So I went first thing in the morning. And what they were doing is they were giving out an NFC ring that holds an NFT on it that you upgrade by visiting each booth along the way. And so touch the world is basically their idea. Being able to interact with the world via RFID chips and binding the physical. So it was pretty cool. So we bound our NFT, our item NFT to our one band. So it's what it goes over is this package includes a one band which can interface directly with the Neo blockchain. Bind it to an item NFT to unlock the features of our consensus experience as well as future engagements. Receive a paper wallet from our team and bring it to the item shop to collect your one band item NFT and commemorative Texas horned lizard NFT. So that was one thing that we did get. We got they did 730 rings. 700 rings. 30 of them were rare. 270 were uncommon, and the other 400 were common. We actually won, and it was based on randomization. We actually won the last rare emerald NFT ring. So even just this property alone holds some value, I guess. And so now we know. Keep your one band and paper wallet safe for future needs. This activation was non-custodial on the Neo mainnet. And so what they did is they gave us a paper wallet, which, let me just make sure I did not hide away. I did hide that away somewhere, hopefully safe. Hopefully I did not lose that. As that was a very cool piece. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to maybe move that ring wallet. Who knows? Let me see. I'm trying to open up this box to see if there's anything, and I don't want to tear it because I am always one of those like, what's hiding? What's hiding around? So as this ring came in, that was how it was. So touch the world. 3D printing. So what they did with these rings is they 3D printed these rings, as you can see, and then they had carved up the inside for a NFC chip from credit cards. That was the one that they found, an RFID chip that could hold the most data that they custom bound inside so that they could bind it to the real world. And so they did a lot of 3D printing. Even their box pieces inside, they did 3D printing to look cool, and hold the ring in place. As you can see, touch the world is Neo's piece with this. And so this is their one band, which can interface directly with the Neo blockchain. We liked it just because we got another ring that sort of represents that bind from the physical to the digital, just like we got this Hathis ring from Catharsis was given the NFT and then was able to redeem that for the physical item for a video that we did. And just, they are an amazing piece there. They're an amazing team. Really, really enjoy the Catharsis team. They were at NFT NYC, and so based out of Toronto, always building cool stuff there. So yeah, that is the Neo ring. That was a cool piece. So I ended up going to 8 different stations to learn about different aspects of the Neo blockchain that I didn't already know. Everything I already knew. But I did get to go and make a new token on the Neo blockchain called Taco. So maybe if you hold on a little bit, we might be doing something with that. Let's see here. Next up, we're starting to get into the small stuff. So we don't want to get lost in the weeds. We want to get through it real quickly for you guys. You guys have been doing awesome hanging out with us. So, thank you so much for hanging. Hanging out with us as we are doing this. This has been pretty fun. Thank you so much for so let's go through mystery boxes and laptop cases. Let's do that. Mystery boxes. Boom. That'll get us into a new chunk of space. So first off, we have this from Keiko again. Keiko, we got a couple items. They had some really cool item pieces there. We actually know where we got this. We got that from Stacks. So we'll save that and do Stacks after this. Keiko, this was really, really cool. It is a universal charger for both US side people, Europe, EU, and the Asias. And so really cool piece that just sort of makes it easy to get power wherever you may be. So that is sort of their piece there, or just using that. But what's really cool is how simple it fits together inside. Nice little travel carrying piece from Keiko. Once again, so once we got their pen, we got their notepads, and we got their universal charger and traveler charger. It would be really cool if they did an entire digital nomad kit, that had like the forks and stuff that we got. But shout out to Keiko for doing some really cool stuff. Next up in the mystery box, we actually know what's in here. If you're ever wanting to find or losing your way, boom, latitude.sh. So they are a multi-platform piece for different RPC pieces, as well as a couple other infrastructure pieces. But since their company is called Latitude, they thought it would be really cool to come out with carabiner compasses and see, give out that piece, which makes it pretty cool. I like the play when a company is able to use their naming and branding to figure out interesting gifts. Oh, hey, they both work. So let's see how quickly they figure out north. All right, they are good to go. That is, you got to give props to that. That's always a good thing. So that's from latitude.sh. Latitude.sh. Give them a checkout, as we will probably give this away as a gift to someone on our travels. Who knows? We'll keep one for ourselves, as we love to hang things on our backpack. But there are always digital nomads out there that might lose their way, and we don't want that to happen. We love all of our digital nomads that are out there doing great things. So yeah, one of the big projects. More tech stuff. We'll go next with that pieces, but we're gonna go with this box, and this came from Stacks because I remember I won a water bottle, and I wanted the box. I didn't know what was in the box, and so now we get to know what is in the box. What is in the box? No. I think it is a super tiny it is a super tiny oh, that is cool. It is like a little sim kit. Not even sim kit, but let's see here. What do they give out? Cable card, multifunctional wireless charger, user manual. So, okay. It's a wireless charger. That is interesting. All right. And so then this cable, I'm assuming, plugs in. All right. So it does come with multiple charger heads to give you that desired need. Let's see here. This also stays plugged in or can pull out. So by plugging that in to that bottom piece, it does lock it in. This is sort of what it gives. So it is a wireless charger. This is a USB-C to USB-C cable. So by plugging that back in, you are now able to view. Boom. So just like that, you now have a wireless charger. That is actually pretty interestingly cool. Unique, very unique. I have not seen that. And gotta give shout outs where the uniqueness is found. So it also comes with Firewire, micro USB-C, SIM card holders. And it looks like, it sort of wraps around a certain way. So boom. Wrap all that wire all the way around. And we tuck it back in there. Boom. And like that. Close it up. All right. We got to give them. That's very, I have not seen this yet. So, ingenuity. Cool. Very cool. On that tech side of things. From Stacks. The big thing that Stacks was doing, Stacks.co and Hero. So they were showcasing IRL meets Web3, both via NFTs and vending machines. And so you could give out either cards that can just be swiped, and they choose a random item that's, inventory is kept on chain. So you know exactly when you need to fill up stuff. But also I won, what I originally won was this giant water bottle piece from them. So thank you to Stacks for that. And when I told them when I said I wondered what was in the white box and did the classic, what's in the box? They went above and beyond, and let me get one and try my hand at getting another one, which was the very next thing. So there was a couple items to choose from. I just wanted what was in what I couldn't see. That was pretty fun. Next up, some more little tech pieces. We are going to do, yep. So we have our lineup of things tech-wise and ready to go. Quick and easy, and showcase. XDC EVM chain launching. We're going to be doing some testnet ARB hunting, testnet and airdrop hunting. Cool little clip piece so that you can carry it on your backpack anywhere else, or if you need that clip for something else, you can always do that as well, because you never know what you need a clip for. But a really good USB-C, USB-A, USB-C, micro USB, Lightning, 3-way charger connector piece. You always got to be on top of needing some of those things. Next up, LBank. We have some really good friends over at LBank. So if you ever need any services of looking at getting your token listed, please let me know. I would love to introduce you directly to the LBank team. I work with some of the great BD teams to work really aggressively to get your project listed on LBank. So nice little magnetic clip there. So this is USB to USB-C charger, as well as FireWire inside. So not data transfer as it's one-sided. And a nice little clip piece there to sort of stay nice and out of the way. So magnetic piece pulled out, nice. If you're wondering what I'm doing as I'm walking back, I'm dropping stuff back off in sort of a semi-order, so I remember what to write this stuff up as I'm writing out my report stuff for it. Next up, we have my favorite project, one of my favorite projects, but it's one of my favorite chains, Moonbeam. They were giving out headbands at their after side event that they were doing, and so they did good quality headbands. So I'm really liking that. One of the fun things that they were giving out at the booth was a little propeller for keeping yourself cool. So we have headbands for keeping yourself cool. Maybe do they have a theme that I just didn't catch until now? Maybe. No, we'll have to ask about that. I wonder if anyone else picked up on that. Let's see here. Just so we can showcase, I think this guy is already dead. So I don't think it will charge. Nope, none of that. That one was dead. And then let's see. That's output. So let's hook up USB-C. No. Nope. All right, so is it a phone-powered only one? Let's see. No, doesn't deep dive. I'm starting to get some worries on it. Let's see. There we go. It does work. does have to get stuck into a phone. I don't know if I have a phone I can showcase this on. Let's see here. I think I have it here. But cute little fan piece with a USB-C and a micro USB and a FireWire add-on. So, boom, and direct plug-in. We do have that cooling effect. So let's have some fun with that. That'll be a neat little piece there. So shout out to Moonbeam for getting that done, having a piece there, keeping it cool. Next up, this one is going to be what is this? Store your data with ultimate security and privacy. Use cases, data backup, Web3. Storks. Huh. This must be some sort of RFID chip card. Ultimate privacy. Store your data with ultimate security and privacy. Let's see here. We have something that's NFC enabled. Oh, it was not. It was exactly what I thought it was. I was just having a hard time figuring it out, as I sometimes do. But it is a USB, most likely a memory stick, USB. So pretty cool little handout. Store.text, storx.tech. Nice little privacy piece there. We do keep a couple things private on USB sticks. So it's one of those cool things. Add it to your wallet. Carry data with you. Who knows what you might be keeping on it? And so yeah, cool little product from them. Shout out to StoreX. I love a little bit of tech stuff, especially at a tech conference. It's crazy how much non-tech stuff. One of the cool booths, we did not win anything from CoinW. We did win. We didn't win what we wanted to win. They have two things up for grabs. They have an iPhone. They had a hard wallet, and wanted to win one of those two things. Instead, I won a bottle opener. Also, coaster. So cool piece. It is battery operated. Why, you might ask, is it battery operated? Because when you put your bottle of water on it, it lights up. Now you cannot see that, but it changes color. And it is operated by a little pin push on the button on the bottom. So we can see that color changing, which is sort of cute and fun. Bottle opener as well. But this little pressure button on the bottom makes it nice to save the battery. Keep it going. CoinW, I do have to say I was disappointed. But you had some good team members there talking about what you're doing and building. And so, yeah, would love to see how that goes out. The other piece that we got for keeping cool, unfortunately, it died out pretty quickly. I don't know if oh, that's why. They put it together for me, but they put it on backwards. Oh, that's fun. I like dorky things like this. So this is from Oasis Network. As we can see, with the carabiner clip, down, fan to keep things cool, up to keep a light on things, you know. So, yeah, as we throw it around, break it. But this is a foam propeller. So, yeah. So one of the great things about foam propellers, we don't have to worry about cutting our hair. No. Cannot touch the beard. Sorry. We are starting to wrap things up. So after this last bit of tech piece, we are going to we forgot a pair of socks. We forgot an amazing pair of socks. So we're going to do a wardrobe change after this. This is from Pop NFT. They had a really cool protocol piece where they were doing a punch card based piece. Ended up winning these two things, pop and a balloon. We will blow that balloon up for you. I think there's a big P inside. So, but what was really cool was this was a Surface Tech piece to the phone, which showcased only by actually pushing it on the phone screen, and then pushing down on it would activate it almost as a I don't know what it activated, but it was pretty interesting with the screen touch piece to see how it would interact with the phone and stamp on their website. So that was really cool. Some tech I haven't seen, but I did win Pop-Up Official, the Barrett and the Elise. I think they were giving, they said I won them, but I think they were giving them out like candy towards the end. But some nice little amazing art pieces. Barrett. And so some cool stuff there. Ooh. And oh man, we're gonna exercise on show. Not really, but we're gonna test out our lung capacity. How quickly it takes us to blow this up. Oh man. Please don't be disappointed in me. Oh man, this is gonna be horrible. But I'm doing it for the channel, the show. The show must go on. So you can actually see what this says, and we must blow it up. Two big breaths. Three breaths to fill up the big balloon. Actually, pillow, I guess you would call it. So, yay. Now we get to blow up the inside. So, yeah, not too long, but this is what it's turned into. Pop Universe. Blow up. So, as we know what the inside is. So, yep. made that good. This is good. Air pillow. Pop Universe. Giant pea inside. We had 2 of these at one time, but we ended up leaving them somewhere by accident because we were dealing with another project. So, all right. We are winding down. And we're going to do a quick wardrobe change. And go from our Solana hat to our Orbis 86 hat. You can usually see us wearing it everywhere. So next up, we're going to have our Bit Deer socks. They are a thicker sock. Yeah, we really like this piece that they have. They are a cloud mining operation piece, facilities in Texas, Sweden, and somewhere in Asia as well. So we got to roll some dice and we won socks. We were wanting to win a big piece, but I really do like these socks. These ones are comfy and thick, great for walking in, as they will wick the sweat away, I guess you could say. We got to move that real quick. We're going to change some lighting a little bit. There we go. We are back as we get this on. So we've been doing some awesome openings from, this one is an advisory tax audit firm with them. So they are doing some great stuff with blockchain, both on the infrastructure side and the individual persons, so industry layers. So this was a hard thing to get out. So I didn't even pull it out yet. Just needs to be pulled. I think it's just folded up weird. But this is a cool little case, snap close case with a drawstring pull lock on it. What this is a towel that I think it needs to get through the water. Rinse before each use. Store damp towel in plastic container provided. Towel should be moist before storing. Moisten to soften. Do not fold towel when it is hard. Simply wet towel to soften. Best to store damp towel in plastic container. Machine or hand wash with soap or detergent. Do not put in clothes dryer. So it is a cooling towel. Cooling towel. And so we have to get it wet to unfold it, break it, so we don't tear the material, I guess. But that is pretty interesting and really good for a tax firm audit. I guess they want you to stay cool. That might be their motto piece there. Or you're staying cool with them. Who knows? Or they just thought of something that might be cool to have in the heat of Austin. So that is what that towel looks like. It needs to be put in water to soften out and then stay wicking, cooling. And that is from Witham. That's a good piece, One of the things we got really cool that we really like, and we have to find but we actually got a wallet, 2 wallets. They were giving them out at the end because they were just trying to figure out how to get rid of them. I think because they oversubscribed their white list for their wallet list, I guess you could say. But an actual physical wallet, we need one of these actually. But it is this is from RNS ID. And we got a couple things from RNS. So RNSID, this is an RFID wallet, I was told as well. I don't know. Our RFID blocker wallet. We got some pins from them. So you'll be seeing us with these pins somewhere. Blue and yellow. That is the island nation of Palau. RNSID lapel pin as well. And a laptop case as well, which is pretty cool. Nice recycled fabric pieces. It actually comes with 2 extra pockets inside, a lot of room, smaller laptop or notepad, and notepad book, and then zipper case inside as well. So I really like that piece, as that's not zipper for protecting some major, and then a good hand sewn in wooden button. So all recycled material, remade, refurbished. And really like what they built. We got some cool stuff here. So yeah, but that's what we got from RNSID. And we're going to be keeping one of these wallets for us. Who knows? Next time you see us, ask if we have this wallet. If you ask us physically first, we have it nearby. It is yours. So that is a physical item that we're going to be giving away. So we'll go through some of these things that we're giving away, just so you don't forget, because I don't want to forget either. And so we will give away. We have some Island Nation of Palau buttons as well to give away at our next event, next time we see you. And you want this cool stuff too. So RNSID, Island Nation of Palau, citizenship. Please stand by for a link as we're working with them to create a cool partnership. Now, the other cool thing that I got from Hyperledger Foundation, you're in it for the tech, if you know what Hyperledger is. It is a deck of playing cards. Click. So, us, playing cards, always fun. We don't want to scratch them or the cards, so it takes a second to open up. But really do like the hard carrying case for it. What I am hoping, and I do not know this yet, that there might be something cool within these playing cards. Obviously Joker. No. I was hoping that there would be some customization, as the box did say Hyperledger playing cards. I guess it was just the case. So I guess that is all you get. With Hyperledger deck of cards. So Hyperledger did a ton of cool little talks. The entire time from their booth, they were doing infrastructure talks and what's building, especially about their Byzantine fault systems, following up with that, and the infrastructure pieces that they're building. We're part of the Hyperledger community, and we like keeping on top of what a lot of people are building, just so we can sort of see where that might be able to be integrated later on. So, yeah, cool thing, simple, playing cards, and perfect for the Degen that travels. You never know what you might want to do with a deck of cards. what you might win, what you might lose, or how you might spend the time. One of the things what's great about a deck of cards is you can start up a conversation with anyone over that. And it really makes for a good conversation starter. Get to know the person beside you, next to you, with you a little bit more because you never know what they may have to offer. Really interesting, cool piece there. Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things left to go through. And we're going to go through our final wardrobe change of the night. Thank you so much for sticking with us this long. Man, we have been going now for an hour and 34 minutes. So thank you so much for doing that and for joining us with this as we've gone through Consensus 2023 Swag Report. And so this is the last pieces that we're going to be going through. We have 5 more items to go through. Then we're going to do a recap of everything and who to be on the lookout for. So we will be going through a lot of different stuff as well later on to sort of see what these protocols are about. So please stay tuned for that. And these are the last 5 items. So I'm trying to remember who we got this bar of chocolate from. We won it, and it is Tony's Caramel Sea Salt Milk Chocolate. Tony's chocolate bar. Some funny things on it. Once was a store of value. So, yeah, you got to follow and read. Ooh. I won a golden ticket and I didn't even know it. What? I won a golden ticket. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know I won a golden ticket. Take a picture of this ticket, tag Quato Network. Oh, man. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know what I won or what I no longer won because I didn't eat my bar of chocolate at Consensus. Oh my gosh. That is pretty hilarious because they had a couple other things that you could win. And I really just wanted chocolate. And I ended up not even eating it. At Consensus. That is good chocolate. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Thank you for joining me on this golden ticket ride. We will find out and we will let you know what we did not win. Oh boy. Next up, DeepCoin. They are a centralized exchange. They are pretty cool people there. I've known about them for over a year and a half now. And they just had mints. They had what else? They had some shirts, I think, as well. I did not need any more shirts. My running joke is if I got shoes and pants, I would never have to buy clothes again. based off of all of the swag that I get at conferences. Luckily, 2 months ago at ETH Denver, my friend Dustin from A Star Network, and if you check our video from last night, we randomly interviewed Dustin and A Star Network and what they are building for 2 hours last night. We had 153 people joining in over that. So thank you so much for that. I think it was 153, 113 maybe. So, and that also might have been because we were starting on Venom, and then Dustin sort of came in. So maybe we will do another episode, TacoBytes, looking at Venom. So yeah, so this is DeepCoin's mints consensus 2023 swag report. Now these mints, I did not know this as I just opened, are little dollar symbols. All right. That is their mint. All right. That is a mint. I wonder how many jokes I could get with that. Yeah, wonder how many jokes I could get on that. Next up, we have Packet. We're going to save them for next to last, but we have Kava. Kava is an EVM chain and Cosmos chain built on Cosmos. So Kava is its own side chain. IMCB, ICBM, IBC, interchain messaging. And so Kava has an EVM side. I'm not really happy with Kava right now, to be honest. But we have, they gave us a nice, they were the only ones that had screen wipers. Yeah, dust cloths. So they were the only ones that had those going out. So yeah, that will be something. Oh, this is a little pin of the guy that we got as well. I like the little pins. They are fun. He's got to be a stellar guy because he has his XLM badge. And then that one is AE as well. So check them out. And this is what we're going to give out. 100 Packet, PKT. This one was a grab that we were able to give to anyone and everyone by scanning this. So once again, we will put that up. What you might have to do, I'm going to change this around. You might have to find that right angle and screenshot that. So you can download their mobile app. Their mobile app is a free VPN. Once again, free VPN. They also offer decentralized internet services. And what they do, if you buy their Wi-Fi extender or their at-home modem, when you're not using your internet, it is providing VPN services and routers as well for other people to use the internet, and you actually earn rewards for that. So that there is an XRD button. XRD is the naming service on Radix. So yeah, let's see here. We also got a beast. That is actually from NFT NYC. I'll go over there. So I think, let's see here. Let's go through our business cards real quick. We did get to meet Uncle Matt, one of our other Pudgy Penguin family members. We got to get some of their one of the things Pudgies do is they make pictures of their Pudgies and hand them out. And so XDC, Florian Piper from Aussie Swap. an amazing person. Check out Aussie Swap. Let's see here. Let's see here. Aussie Swap also was giving out rub-on tattoos. Olive. ETH Miami 2023, presented by QuickNode, October 27th through the 29th. Do not forget that. So I'm going to remember that one. So that will be ETH Miami. Here's everyone's name pieces. With them, we have a lot of people. Another good QR code. That one right there. That unlocks, if you can get that, or if you just download the app Favor, PHAVER, and use my name, Player One Taco, as you can see down there. That will, and you participate for about a month, a little less. It actually whitelists you for a dot lens. So, yeah, some interesting stuff there. Swagger Society, building some really cool stuff. Drew Swagger, or his wife, Swagger, Drew Butler, amazing stuff on integrating Web3 to Web2 people. She is a huge Peloton instructor. Yeah. So we're going through our last bit of information here. Let's see here. Nope. We have some more paperwork that we'll go through later on. But the last thing we want to go through is for our friends over at WalletGuard. Helped host the Key Party, Board Mafia, Board Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape, and WalletGuard does do some extension pieces for you to use, download, check them out, _wallet_guard. Remember, right? On Twitter, check out that QR code, see what you may win. And just so you know how WalletGuard wanted to keep people safe, protect your wallet. That is what they do. But you also got to protect yourself. So at the conference, they were giving out condoms. Huge shout out to WalletGuard for having a blast with safety. A couple other projects have done that in the past, and it's always a fun hit. And it's just sort of hilarious to see. But yeah, WalletGuard. So get that QR code, scan it. You will be happy you did. That is all I have to say on that, because I don't think I am allowed to say anything more. Other than thank you so much for joining in. As we've done this was something new. And this was a lot, it took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. But we had a blast with it, and we were so glad that you were able to join us for this. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And we really, really, really had fun doing this and planning this out, the swag report. And we're going to be doing this after every conference so that it becomes, TacoBytes is our thing. But let's get this swag report going and see what we can get on from other projects and how, cool that will be to do this. So maybe we'll do it live at some of the conferences. Do I got anything cool on the back of my shirt? I don't think I do. Nope. just the bowl. So we've done a couple wardrobe changes. As you've seen, we started the night with our railgun hat. Huge shout out to the entire railgun team and family, followed by shell orbs, JMO's project. Amazing people, amazing art. I don't even have time to keep up, but huge shout out to JMO and what they are building there. Please check them out. You will see this in the follow-ups as we touch comments and stuff. As you were seeing, also Solana hat, my Solana Foundation hat. I am sad that the Solana embassy is closed, and so I will be doing my best to be a Solana embassy, personally be a Solana embassy. Yeah, I am just sort of really bullish on the future of Solana. See what they're doing with their mobile phone. All I got to say. And then, obviously, my Orbis 86 hat, as we always wear that out and about. You can find us wearing that at any event or day or night. But also, we had to end the night in our FOMO hat. Just because we have FOMO on blockchain doesn't mean we have to have FOMO in everything. Safety is key and absolute, but we are here to have fun along the way because we are so new that it is going to be stressful a lot. People will doubt themselves. Do not doubt yourself. Always question, but never doubt. And so we are going to be ending with, as we end every episode, with two things. One, our words of wisdom. Closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you are looking for opportunity, opportunity can't come a knocking. And if you are not ready for opportunity, when an opportunity does knock, it's going to pass you on by. And so, as always, we end. We want to thank everyone for joining us across YouTube. Please like, subscribe, comment, tweet. Tell me what you did or didn't like. And for those that have stuck around through the end, please, for those that I did say, Radix Stream Wallet, download that. And the first 4 people to send me their Radix wallet, not in a DM, but publicly to my Twitter, saying, hey, I downloaded the Stream Wallet. Send a screenshot for proof of work. There is my Twitter page. You have to like and follow me, I guess. Like this post, this video. Please give me a follow if you so choose. But you will never be disappointed. Always amused, because we are always bullish on Web3. So we're going to be giving away some community tokens from Radix. We have, if you run into us IRL, we have a wallet and we have some pins. And we have a book.io book NFT. So you could get an ultra rare. And as you can see, it is unscratched. So that will be scratched for you. And it will be all yours. And that will be the first person to hit me up on Twitter and say you want the book, but also let me know the last book you read. So that'll be how I know you listened this far. So that is the cheat. That is the end. Thank you, everyone. And as we end every episode, we end with the greatest joke on the face of the planet. And we're gonna have 2 people help. We're gonna have 2 people helping me with this. We're gonna have me, and we're gonna have me. So this is how this goes. Best joke on the face of the planet. Knock, knock.